Hey folks, welcome back to the Transplant Helper again today. My name is Jim Merle. By far one of the greatest privileges, the most wonderful opportunities I'm ever able to participate in is when I can pause personally and ask you to do the same, but to pause personally and pray for someone, whether it be their immediate situation when we're praying for Thanksgiving for a wonderful gift that has come, or praying for a triumph in a really challenging situation and success that they've had, or at other times, unfortunately, kind of failures in a sense. I always enjoy the privilege to pray, and I absolutely take that extremely seriously, and I'm so thankful to have that ability to go before the throne of God and beg and petition things before his throne and to watch him work, basically, in those situations. However, today is one of those times when my prayers that I'm lifting up and I'm requesting that you do the same are a little bit more painful, and that is because back on July the 3rd, so just a couple days ago, time of this video, we lost a great friend, a warrior, an inspiration to this channel. Her name was Heather Zigler. Now, Heather had a very long battle in life, if you will. Actually, she was born 34 years ago with a congenital heart defect that was very similar to mine in many ways. However, she had her very first open heart surgery at only 6 days old. Okay, now, as you can assume, that was fairly successful. Obviously, she lived that long. However, her life was always filled with many battles, many challenges, but she faced all of them with that warrior type of attitude. She had her second surgery when she was 9 years old, her third surgery when she was 14 years old, and then her last surgery, which was transplant, at 33 years old. So just a little bit over a year ago, she had her heart transplant surgery. I know with those surgeries in mind, all four of them, they all had their own challenges. They all had their own recovery period and their own kind of bouncing back periods. And Heather always did that as best she could. She took so many difficult situations, nearly impossible situations in life, and made those things, bearable, made it look like it was even easy at times, although I know it never was. But Heather was an inspiration to me. I never knew her personally. That is, I never got to meet her face to face, but through social media and through many different transplant groups and things, I crossed paths with her and watched her journey for a while and always was inspired by it. Now, I know there are so many others of you that are watching this video that had a closer relationship with her, and so I want to send out my deepest regrets and condolences to you in this loss. It's been a loss and will be a loss for some time for all of us, and so that family definitely needs your prayers. Now, actually, her parents, who are Pat and Kathy as well, they definitely need your prayers. This is, this is their baby here. This is just horrible to even think about your child leaving the life before you do. Also, especially be praying for her husband, Samuel, and her son, SJ, as they deal with this. Very, very hard loss, and I know that they would definitely appreciate your absolute prayer. So I just want to pause and encourage you to stop and pray for this family. Don't just do it today, but for the many, many days to come. This void, this pain, I suppose, will maybe get a little bit lighter, but will never subside. And so please just pray for them as they make it through the next few days, and pray and be thankful to God for the wonderful life that Heather was able to live, for the example that she set, for the bar that she raised for so many of us, for the inspiration that she's going to give even in the future to those who are going through similar journeys. Heather was, again, always, I use the word, a warrior, a fighter. She always stood strong and did absolutely the best she could in every situation. And I'm so thankful to have known of her from that perspective. But pray for this sweet family, pray for them in the coming days, and certainly, pray that more successes in life will come, because every one of these lives that are given even the opportunity at life by the gift of organ transplant, that just inspires the next person ahead and the next generation of that. And so if you're not already an organ donor, please, please, please let me encourage you to go ahead and do that. That gave Heather that extended life that she desired. It's given me that over 10 years, and so many others have definitely benefited from that. So consider being an organ donor. Be sure to let your family know about that as well, so that they'll know your choice and can fulfill your wishes if that time should come, and they'll know exactly what to do. But last time, please pray for Heather's family, Sam, SJ, Pat, Kathy. I think her grandparents and others are still with us, and so pray for all of them. And please know that I, Jim Merle, the Transplant Helper, I've certainly been to God in prayer on my knees on your behalf, and I will certainly continue to do that. And now the entire Transplant Helper community will certainly be doing the same. I thank you so much for watching, and I thank you already in advance for the wonderful prayers that you're going to offer up. Also, if you don't mind, leave some encouraging words in the comments right here, just to let that family know that you're here for them, and that you, like I am, that you are honored to be able to pray on their behalf. Thank you. Each of you, please stay stronger, my friends.